Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Cloud Thinking. Today's video we're going to continue on with learning more about Microsoft Office, specifically Word. Today we are going to focus on learning about the ribbon. I'm just going to cover the basics because the ribbon, as you know, has hundreds of items on it, and if we were to start talking about it, it could take hours to cover everything 100%. But I will try to hit on the main topics and some of the key features that your average person will wind up using, just so you familiarize yourself with it. Again, if you haven't already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you like watching videos like this, educational videos. I could really use the support. And hit that thumbs up and set the alert button if you want to be notified whenever I release more videos like this. Alright, so thank you again, and let's get started. Alright, so first things first. So right now I got Microsoft Office open, as you can see. And what you have up here, you have all your different tabs, and each tab provides many separate functions within that tab, as you can see. So the Home tab has a lot of format options, such bold, italicize, underline. You can select all your font types and everything, so you could go and change everything. You can go and change all your font, however how you want to, bold it, just pretty much formatting of all font. You can also go ahead and set these are bullet point options, and then everything that offers more options has a drop down next to it. There's also shading options here. There's also just basic kind of header templates and stuff that you can choose to change the font and everything. You do have Find, which allows you to advance Find, and this pretty much lets you can click on it and type in a word you want to find. So say we want to find this, and of course you see it's going to find everything that's there. You can close out with closing that pane. Alright, if you notice below everything, you actually have additional Dialog Box Launcher, so you can click that and this will open up your clipboard. You can click font, it gives you a lot more font options and advanced settings that you need. The paragraph dialog box as well also gives you a lot more options for setting paragraph settings. You can line page breaks, set all your spacing before and after your line spacing, just a lot more custom settings. And you can also set as a default, which comes in handy if you're an author and you like your spacings to be different than what the standard Microsoft Word spacings are. Styles, of course, you click this and there's going to be tons of more styles, so you can choose subtitles, quotes, just a lot that help you go ahead and format all of your text without having to manually do it each time yourself. Let me close that. Alright, so you get this replace option, which pretty much will let you find whatever text you want, and you can replace it with what, and you'll select replace all, and of course it'll give you a notification, all done. You hit close, and there you go, and it replaced it. Alright, so insert comes in very handy when you're inserting shapes, especially charts, graphs, tons of different variations. Screenshots, so if you have a screenshot saved, you can add that. Smart art, online pictures, it'll pretty much let you navigate to the store. You has a Wikipedia shortcut. You can add links, bookmarks, cross-reference, comments for if you're, proofreading some work, then you can add comments off to the side. This is where you add your header, footers, and it's got tons of different styles, top, bottom, and your footers, of course, down at the bottom of the page. Alright, page numbers, you can add top, bottom, middle of the page as well. And you have different text styles, so you can add custom text, and it really comes in handy. Okay, so you can add in an equation, which this is a really great feature for if you're writing a page on a math topic and you need to put the equation in. This really helps you go ahead and add in the equation the way it's supposed to look. Otherwise, trying to type all of this in could be very difficult. Alright, the draw element, as the name states, lets you click on different types of tips that you would like for your font style, and you can go in and draw whatever you would like. Or you can select, you can also go through and erase. You can change the color to whatever you would like, and you select your tip, and there you go. Alright, this lets you select what size you would like. And of course, you erase. It's that easy. So you have ink editor, and then of course ink replay. Alright, next tab is the design tab, and this is where you can really lay out the true design. They have standard templates that allow you to start typing, and then of course the font size changes to match that design. Comes in very handy for keeping everything the same on each page, as well as there's tons of more options down there, and you can always reset it back to default. And again, you have your color schemes, and what this will do is apply just your color scheme to whatever font style that you have. All right, fonts, tons of fonts. Of course, you can go back to 2007, 2010, and again, you have the ability to select all your fonts, the same as with the home page. And you can even customize fonts if you'd like. So paragraph spacing, again, this lets you shift the paragraph spacing whatever you would like, depending on your preference. Effects, tons of effects, set as default. You can even add a watermark, which a lot of people actually don't know that you can do with Microsoft Word. You can even change page color as well. The Layout tab has many options to set your page margins, page orientation, which will just flip your page around the other way. Size, you can set all your different types: legal, executive, A3, A4 for European. Letter, of course, which is standard. And you always have more paper sizes, which you can go and set. Columns, so you can do multiple columns, and of course it'll let you do 2 columns on a page. Page breaks, and of course line numbers. Hyphenations, you can actually customize your left, right indent, and also your spacing. You can also align to the page, so align to margin. Next tab is the reference tab, and of course this is for a lot of research, mark citations, mark entries. You can insert captions, smart lookup, and then you got your researcher feature, which of course it helps you find quotes, citable sources, and images. Really great for writing papers. I wish they actually had that feature back whenever I needed it, when I was still in college. So next, footnotes, insert footnotes. You can add text, level 1, and of course that'll change your layout. And this is very handy. Table of contents. All right, so you can auto apply it. And it has a cross-reference option, which of course refer to specific places in your document, such as headings, figures, and tables. So and you can add a hyperlink to that reference. So it comes in handy. You can actually set this to click on, and it'll actually take you to that page if you would like, or to a word on that page if you would like, if it's a specific word there. Manage sources, this helps you out, and of course your style, so you can choose whichever style, Chicago, APA, MLA, a lot of the popular styles for college papers. So mailings, of course this is the envelopes button. Of course lets you can create labels and type in return addresses and everything as needed. You can tie in e-postage properties. Of course, you got customized labels, so this also brings up the labels tab as well. Start mail merge, lets you merge letters, email, envelopes. Select recipients, type a new list, use an existing list, choose from Outlook contacts. And lots of other options that are grayed out, and that's simply because I do not have Outlook actually set up on this machine. But if you do, you can actually tie in a lot of other options. Review, so of course reviews got your spelling and grammar checker, check accessibility. You can actually select to translate, which is very handy. You can add a language or set proofing languages and language preferences. And of course you can still add comments from here, ink comments, track your changes. This is gets used with businesses a lot for multiple people actually touching documents. And you have your reviewing pane, and you can actually see that, and it'll put your reviews over here. You can show the markups or hide the markups. You can have it set up so that someone has to accept all changes, so you can actually track them. You can have it so they reject, they can see previous and next. They can also compare two versions of a document, so this comes in very handy. And you can also lock it down to restrict editing. Alright, the last tab here is basically going to be your view tab, and you can change the different views, so to change it to book style. If you would like, you simply hit exit to exit out. You can change your print layout, you can set it to web layout, outline or a draft, change to side by side. You can actually add in grid lines, and you can add the navigation pane if you would like. You can zoom, set the page size, zoom your document, and actually select in what you would like. One page, multiple pages, you can set your page width. New window, you can arrange all, and you can also split, so you can see this comes in handy with multiple documents. And you can switch window. Right now we only have one, and this is where you can add in a lot of macros, but there's some items that you would have to go to the file menu and go to options to add in new macros. And of course, other than that, you have the tell me what to do location, so you can select what you would like. They have some options here, leave comment, and then of course will take you to show the options to leave comments. Then you can click share and share this with people within your address book if you have Outlook set up. And of course you got comments again. Alright, well, I'm going to end it there. I hope this really helps everyone understand a lot more about the ribbon within Microsoft Word. And please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and have a good night.